boiled down 2 words: archiving, investigate. Now I expand on that. I remembered a few years ago, what led to this Q&A as well was me asking myself what kept me going, what's got me started, and what has kept me going all through these years. And one of the rationale brought me back to, reasons brought me back to design school when I was in Bahrain, and we had a library there. And I joined the library as a librarian because as a regular student, we have two cards, that library cards, we can borrow 2 books. But as a librarian, we have 3 cards, and a third card, we could borrow reference books, which were not available to be borrowed out by regular students. So I was greedy. The reason joining a library was a greed. But as I went through my duties, as I went through cataloging the books and doing the regular stuff, and I discovered I enjoyed archiving stuff. And that probably, or by default, excuses for me for collecting comics and trading cards and whatnot. It led to me embracing blogging in the archival aspect, which the past few years I've been trying to do as well. Because it's not just about toy news, what's new, what's out there. It's also keeping an archive, even if it's a historical. It's 17 years since I've been on the blog. So it's 17 years worth of plus and minus toy news, existence of toys and designers and what's out in the market. So there is a tangible archive of toys, designer toys. It's how I categorize, how I label them, how I'm able to, which I tried for a period of time, and it's just too much a backstory, back catalog if you want to call it. But still, it is what I embrace and enjoy. The TOYSREVIL blog is right now, beyond toy news, a flavor of the month, or what folks choose not to have it be, is the archival aspect. There is a huge fount of information about toys, and that's why I feel is the greatest strength of TOYSREVIL. In terms of personal strength, I have become very, I'm trying to think of a word. The word is not investigatory. I don't know if that's a word, but I enjoy tracking down things. It used to start off with straight up pictures of toys that folks have on their websites or they post about on forums, and there was information that came with it. Then a lot of times I wanted to find out more information about the toy, the creator, and showcasing what the past toys or the creator has done, and that's something that I enjoy doing, investigating and finding out more. And then it came a point in time where I started noticing a lot of folks' coverage of toy conventions, because I cannot access them out of Singapore. I'm not there physically, and a lot of times you see a lot of toys. Wow, this looks great. What is it? And I remembered a lot of coverage of photos do not include the tag that comes at the bottom of the toy that describes what the toy is, when is it coming out, what quantity, what colorway, prototype, whatnot. So a lot of pictures of toys did not have information. It was just a picture of a toy. And one of the early, I feel the spurs of TOYSREVIL was that it gave me a starting point of what exists, that I would track down information like the toy, okay, at SDCC, which year. So I'll track down the year of SDCC and track down images online to find a similar image. Oh, okay, similar image, different angle, but I can see the price tag, or rather see the name tag and see information. and that's how I track down stuff. And that's one enjoyable aspect of it that I still do enjoy most times. But now it is less of discovery and more of joining the dots, because creators, brands, and customizers, while they no longer necessarily email me information, they keep a decent track of their own social media. And that is very important, because if you don't need the blog to send the word out of your toy, of your product, you need to do it yourself. And if to do it yourself, it's not rocket science. How many, how much, how big, how much, when is it coming out? Simple details that you provide, and folks will know. That even folks who want to carry news can find out without needing to wait for your reply on social media. That is the only cause in long wait times these days. If not, I have a whole multiple folders of KIV toy news. They are waiting for replies that never came, so which is unfortunate, but I've since gotten over myself with that. I'll just post what I think is cool, what I think I want to share, and folks might be interested in, and then they will find out themselves. Does it make sense? Yeah.